Iran's lethal Mosquito Fleet transforms world's strongest navy into helpless Hormuz hostage through swarm tactics. Trump deploys massive aircraft carriers while IRGC counters with deadly speedboats, creating unrelenting chaos. Fast attack boats brilliantly demonstrate how inexpensive asymmetric warfare can systematically bleed superpower resources. US disastrously underestimated IRGC's specialized force engineered to convert Hormuz into strategic nightmare. Hormuz remains firmly under Iran's intimidating shadow, maintaining global shipping routes in constant fear. Iran's Mosquito Fleet has emerged as a key challenge to the US Navy in the ongoing Hormuz standoff, providing Tehran with a low-cost but persistent maritime threat. The fleet has helped maintain pressure on vital energy routes despite the large US naval presence around the Strait of Hormuz. The small boats remain hidden inside coastal tunnels, caves, and coves along Iran's southern coastline, giving them a network of concealed launch points close to the choke point. Hundreds of fast attack boats are kept ready for rapid deployment into the narrow waterway, where their size and numbers make tracking and neutralizing them difficult. The Mosquito Fleet is the backbone of the IRGC's asymmetric naval strategy, relying on speed, swarm tactics, and constant harassment rather than outright fleet-on-fleet combat. Most of these vessels are simple speedboats armed with machine guns and rockets, turning cheap civilian-type hulls into mobile attack platforms. Many others carry short-range missiles and advanced targeting systems designed specifically to threaten commercial shipping and replenishment vessels. Analysts say Iran's strategy does not require it to destroy major US warships to achieve its objectives, focusing instead on disruption and deterrence. Even limited or symbolic attacks are enough to raise insurance costs, disrupt market confidence, and discourage commercial vessels from entering the contested waters.
During the US-Iran war, President Donald Trump claimed that Tehran's navy had effectively been lying at the bottom of the sea, portraying the Iranian fleet as largely destroyed.
However, despite deploying a massive naval buildup, Washington has not been able to fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz or restore the pre-war flow of maritime traffic. The US president argued that these small craft were not considered a major direct threat to American warships, downplaying the IRGC's role in the blockade. Analysts say Washington underestimated the role of the Mosquito Fleet in sustaining Iran's control over key parts of the Strait's maritime traffic. Today, analysts estimate that the IRGC operates up to 1,000 armed speedboats of varying capabilities, from light gunboats to more heavily armed platforms. Iran is also reported to have more than 1,000 drone boats capable of carrying missiles and other payloads, expanding its ability to conduct standoff and harassment attacks. During Project Freedom, US helicopters reportedly destroyed 6 Iranian fast boats on May 4 while attempting to clear a path for merchant vessels. However, Tehran has insisted its naval structure remains intact, continuing to argue that it retains significant influence over the Strait's maritime order. Iran has intensified the Strait of Hormuz standoff after seizing a tanker accused of interfering with the country's oil exports. On May 8, Iranian naval forces reportedly captured the oil tanker Ocean Koi in the Gulf of Oman during a maritime operation. The IRGC alleged that the vessel was transporting Iranian oil cargo intended to be smuggled out through the Strait of Hormuz. The video appeared to show Iranian naval commandos positioned on board the Ocean Koi after the special seizure mission. Iranian naval authorities claimed that the tanker had attempted to damage and disrupt the country's oil export activities. Reports stated that the seized vessel sails under the Barbados flag and had previously been sanctioned by the US Treasury. The Ocean Koi was reportedly placed under sanctions over allegations that it was linked to Iran's so-called Shadow Fleet. Earlier in February, the US Treasury alleged that the tanker had transported millions of barrels of Iranian fuel oil. On May 7, American and Iranian forces directly exchanged fire for the first time since the April ceasefire agreement. The United States launched what it called self-defense strikes on Iran as explosions rocked Qeshm Island, Sirik, and Bandar Abbas. Reports claim American forces also targeted an Iranian oil tanker and another Iranian vessel near the strategic Gulf waters. In retaliation, Iran launched attacks targeting American destroyers stationed inside the highly sensitive Strait of Hormuz region. Donald Trump accused Iran of behaving irrationally after military tensions and attacks intensified sharply overnight across the Gulf. President Trump claimed 3 American destroyers safely crossed Hormuz despite reportedly facing Iranian missiles, drones, and hostile threats. Trump warned Washington would respond far more aggressively unless Tehran quickly agreed to a deal with the United States. Despite the clashes, Trump insisted the ceasefire remained active and dismissed the strikes as merely a love tap. Meanwhile, Iran claimed its military inflicted damage on American naval assets and forced U.S. warships to retreat from Hormuz. The latest confrontation unfolded as Tehran reviewed a new American proposal aimed at ending the ongoing conflict.
Would you say that you are to a deal right now with Iran?
Could happen any day. Could, and it might not happen, but it could happen any day. I believe they want the deal more than I do. We had 3 world-class destroyers go through the strait today. Any other country, under the circumstances, wouldn't have shot missiles at it and drones at it and these stupid boats that came at it. They got blown away in about 2 minutes. Their tanker got blown. You know what we did with the tanker? We didn't want to create an environment, so we shot out the rudder, and the tanker's going around, spinning around in circles. They should not have done that today. We thought they might. We didn't know, but we were prepared. They shot missiles. Every missile was knocked down. Every drone was knocked down, and the people that shot it are no longer with us.
Mr. President, after these strikes, is the ceasefire with Iran still on?
Yeah, it is. They trifled with us today. We blew them away. They trifled. I call that a trifle. I'll let you know when there's no ceasefire. You won't have to know. If there's no ceasefire, you're not going to have to know. You're just going to have to look at one big glow coming out of Iran. And they better sign their agreement fast.
Yes, could you give us an update on what is the latest in those talks?
No, it's going. The talks are going very well, but they have to understand, if it doesn't get signed, they're going to have a lot of pain. They're going to have a lot of pain. They want to sign it. I will tell you, they want to sign it a lot more than I do. I think that's what you want to hear, fellas, right? Or do you want to hear a different tone?
The latest U.S. strikes came as Riyadh reportedly suspended American military access to its bases and restricted airspace amid rising regional tensions. Earlier, the United Arab Emirates claimed Iran launched missile and drone attacks targeting the Fujairah oil port, raising fears over Gulf energy security.